Hey everybody, this is Street Bug. Hey, I had a tough night last night. The rains came in by surprise and got me by surprise, and ended up getting wet. There's only a 14% chance of rain last night, according to the weather forecast, and well, it rained. It rained pretty heavy for about a half hour to an hour. Anyways, I ended up getting soaked. Got up, got my stuff all together. It normally takes me 20 minutes to fold up and put away. Took me only about 5 minutes. Things got wet, stuffed them into my cart, then left. And it kept raining for quite some time. It was dark out, pretty wet. I got wet putting away my stuff. And after about an hour or two, there was a pause in the weather. I went to another spot and and stayed under like a shelter, little cover, so I didn't get wet for the rest of the evening. Anyways, I ended up very wet. I had to go through some water, and my socks were wet, my shoes got wet, and I was very kind of cold. And up in the mountains, it was snowing, so when you mix rain with snow, the temperature drops. It went down into high 30s yesterday. And it was pretty chilly, but I could cover myself up with blankets for the rest of the night. It was a little after 12. And luckily I had a nice parka, a nice warm parka, and I was able to keep half my body warm. So, but anyways, I felt very cold. This type of weather, this mix of weather with water and cold can get people very sick. It was very cold. Like I said, all my blankets ended up wet. Can keep me, even though I had the parka, it was still kind of cold, and I had a nice knit cap on, but it was fiercely kind of cold. Like I said, it dropped into high 30s. So, well, anyways, what you feel when you get cold is like a numbing pain, also a very low pain to your whole body, a low numbing pain. You also get a little bit of anxiety because you know that you still have to go through many hours of this, and it can work a number on you. And it was hard for me to go to sleep. Like I said, there was a low pain going through my whole body. Not a painful pain, but just a low level pain that just kind of bothered me, and I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to sleep, but thanks be to God I was able to sleep a little bit, and I woke up a couple of times through the night because of the cold, but I was able to go back to sleep. It took a little bit of time, but I was successful. So towards the early morning hours, like 4 or 5, it drops down cooler. So as I was laying down trying to get warm, to keep warm, I figured I had to get up and walk around. So that was a good idea. Walking around did, warm me up quite a bit, especially when your feet is wet because your socks and your shoes are wet. So anyways, it's pretty cold. I felt like A&W root beer mug, and pretty cold, and don't recommend it. We had people die because of this type of weather, cold winds and cold temperatures. And I one time when I was first couple of years out here, I ended up being very cold, and even though I had a sleeping bag, but I did cover up. I found out it was just you need a knit cap to cover your head because a lot of heat leaves your head. So anyway, that was pretty intense night last night. Cold, but this morning everything all picked up, started warming up, and now I just have to go dry my stuff. So anyways, gotta go. Running out of time. Take care. See you later.